Hey guys, what's going on? I hope you've had a good week trading. I know I have. I think I'm up a decent amount for the week. It's really good. Always like to see that. The market's been crazy as usual, but sometimes the sell side of things, where you're selling options for premium, really helps with keeping things stable. And that's what I want to talk a little bit about today. I want to update you guys on Jeff Bishop's Alpha Hunter. So you guys that are familiar with the channel, subscribers, you'll have seen all of my videos on the bullseye trades, most likely, where I just release them every week, basically is buy side options trade. But Jeff has another service called Alpha Hunter. It's a little more expensive, but not much, and his goal in Alpha Hunter is to make $10,000 a month, which he's managed to average over the last few months. And so I'm going to show you his log, which is really cool because back in the day, a lot of these guys wouldn't even keep like logs that you could see. But these days, more and more people, including Jeff, are keeping logs on Excel and places where at least you can see what they are doing and trading with their subscribers. If you want to access that log, all you have to do is click on the link in the description below. I'll make it clear which one it is, and you can go and have the log emailed to you directly, so you can watch it in real time over the next however long you want to do until you decide whether or not you want to buy Alpha Hunter or not. But I highly recommend the service. I think it's a more active service. Like Jeff's been doing some day trades, some swing trades, quite a lot of trades as you'll see from the log. So I will show you the review that I've written, so I'll leave this URL in the description and you can go. I'll be updating this as I go. I'm a member of Alpha Hunter as well, and you can check out everything I have to say in here, including a link to how to join the program for the best possible price right here, and some of the origin of the service with Jason Bond and Wall Street Bookie when it morphed into Alpha Hunter that Jeff took over. So before we get into the trades, we're looking at things like bull puts. So if you don't know what these are, Google it. So check them out, what bull puts are, bear calls, iron condors, short iron condors. These are all very high probability trades that often have limited directional liability, or maybe not liability, but they don't care as much on how the market moves as some of the other more like straightforward trades, like just buying a call or buying a put. This is a whole section of trading that is considered more advanced, but actually is pretty easy if you just learn the basics. And that's where Alpha Hunter comes in terms of just, you can figure out, like, you can do all the modules they have in the training. They have like tons of training stuff in there. The other thing is to go to the link in the description below, which is thetatraders.com. It's a service that I run with Lance, and he is basically a more conservative version of Jeff. So if you like this style of trading but you don't particularly like the risk, maybe you just want to be like more chilled out, Theta Traders might be a good fit for you. So definitely check that out in the description below for sure. So for this $10,000 a month thing, his typical position size, Jeff has been using about $3,000. He'll typically have several positions open, sometimes 3 to 5. And the average hold is 1 week, but recently in this choppy market, he's been only doing like day trades sometimes, or one night holds. So you'll see that in the log in a sec. The cool thing was, last month it was a horrible month of trading, and Jeff made $20,000 just using these very moderately sized positions, albeit quite a few of them. So I interviewed Jeff just a few weeks ago, and I did it on live stream, so there's not that many people agreed to do live streams with me because it opens them up to awkward questions. But every time I asked Jeff, he's like, sure, live, I don't care, just have them ask me stuff. So I did that, and you can check it out here. You can find it on the channel, or you can go to the review that I'm going to post in the description below and watch the full interview with him about how he's able to do this. So I wanted to update basically how things have been going. It's the 10th of November, so it's been 10 days. We're about a third of the way through the month, and I wanted to see how he's doing. It's going to be interesting. So here's a spreadsheet. Again, click on the link in the description below to get this spreadsheet emailed to you, and it's updated all the time, so it'll be ongoing. So even if you're not a member, you can see the trades that are being put in there, which will be really interesting for you, whether you decide to join or not. So you can see the months here. The bold in the middle here is the profit for the month, 10,000 for that month. 9,000, see, just a bit shy, then a really bad September, but then October, he made up for it with the 20,000 month. So these two combined still averaged 10,000, so still on track for $10,000 a month. This month, 10 days in, he's up $5,400. Here are the trades, the Qs, meta, spy, more spy, Qs, spy, meta, and different types of trades. So these like flies, call spreads, iron condors. So these are all things you can get taught in the service as well. And so you get the different strikes, how much, like how big his position was. It's $3,000 there. He had 20, so you can say, okay, well, I don't want to do 20, I want to do 2. So that would cost you, $310 instead of $3,100. But of course, you'd make a tenth of the profit as well, or in this case, a tenth of the loss. So this is a huge loss. This is one of Jeff's biggest losses. Nevertheless, he's able to continually actually accumulate a profit. Very impressive trading. I'm not surprised. He's been trading for 20 plus years now, so it's definitely something worth looking at if you're interested in learning how to do some of these trades. So let's have a look at the times a little bit. So this one was 2-day hold. Let's just check the column values here, see what we're looking at. Entry and exit date. Just looking here, it looks a little weird. Yeah, how did it enter on the 3rd? It must be, he must have got those two mixed up. So this one was a day trade. Day trade, overnight, day trade, overnight. So you can see they're very short, fast trades at the moment, all day trades. So it depends on the market conditions. If the market conditions are good, like trending, you'll hold them for longer. But in these markets, he's moving fairly quickly. So the fact that these trades are moving intraday is good. Some people love that. They'll love to do 0 DTEs. And some people don't have a lot of time for it. Some people are at work and they don't have time to jump on every alert that comes out or whatnot. But the probability of winning is so high with this strategy. It seems like even if you can only take like one trade, it's not going to be, it's unlikely to be one of the losing ones. It's more likely to be one of the green ones, but you never know, right? And yeah, so he continues to win, and I think this is definitely turning into a really good service. I would say one of the better sell side services, that's for sure. At least if you have time to monitor and get in on these trades, then that's sure. What I'll probably do is I'll probably do some more videos on specific trades. I don't think you'll mind too much once they're closed. And look at the times and everything to make sure that these are trades that you guys would be able to get into, because there is a chance that they're too fast. That's always a common complaint with services, that especially ones that do 0 DTE or day trades. So that'll be interesting to see as well. But yeah, just let me know if there's anything that you want to see in particular with Alpha Hunter. It seems like it's one of the most transparent services out there. It's really reasonably priced. So I think as long as they haven't put it up ridiculously, which they might have, let me check. This is the landing page again. I'll leave a link in the description where you can get to this page and check it out for yourself. Yeah, it's only $4.97 for a year, which is really, really reasonable, especially if you're able to take multiple $3,000 positions. This type of cost for something is nothing, so pretty good. Alright, well hopefully that's helpful. I hope you guys check out Jeff Bishop's Alpha Hunter. I think it's something that's definitely worth a look. So I'll talk to you guys soon.